No, Week 11 recap NFL season. I ain't gotta say too much anymore, bro. Let's just get straight to it, man. We could start off with the Dolphins and the Commander. I don't care about that shit. Got way better games down here. What is with the Monday Night Football shit, man? They're always so ass lately. Nobody wants to watch the Raiders and the Cowboys go at it. That shit's ass, mud. I don't have too much more to say about this game other than the fact that we let Bryce Young have like 450. Shit, blue neck. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't got too much more to say other than the fact that we let this nigga have almost 450 in the air with 3 touchdowns, bro. Like I said in the video I made earlier, bro, Raheem Morris is literally the leader of the Taliban in Atlanta. Every time the Falcons lose, the murder rate skyrockets, bro. And at this point, Mud, if they haven't fired him by now, they're not going to fire him. It's going to be like an off-season fire. But hey, I think that he deserves to be gone. And I think Michael Penix is out for the rest of the year, to be honest. So I don't really got any more to say about that shit. We can go Bills and Bucks, bro. Fuck, I'm so tired. God damn, man. All that fucking driving. Why do niggas want to live in Atlanta? Holy shit. Like, how the fuck did we lose in overtime, bro? It's just bad coaching, bro. Kirk Cousins throwing a fucking dirt ball on 3rd and long. That's how we lose. And then we got like a false start before that. Damn. Okay. Who had a really good stat line? Nobody did. Fuck. No one had a good stat line this game. I don't know. I don't even know who the fuck Shavers is, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Mm. Yeah, but Baker Mayfield threw for 173, and Josh Allen threw for 317 with 3 touchdowns and 2 picks. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I guess it's a statement win for Buffalo, but they kind of been fucking off lately, and hopefully this wakes them back up by beating Tampa. But it is a home game though, and they're I wouldn't even say they're better at home, but every team's normally better at home than they are away. But I mean, they beat the Chiefs, but I still don't trust the Bills, bro. I still think they're gonna fuck it up somehow, man. They just always do. Fucking regular season demons. Same with, bro. Like, who's watching that shit? Who's watching the Texans and the Titans, bro? I have no comments about that shit because that shit's ass. No one's watching that shit. Oh my gosh, bro. JJ McCarthy, bro, 9 throws for 150 yards, a touchdown, and 2 picks, man. But this is why we call him 9, though, bro. Do you not understand why? He gave himself this nickname, and he's played shit even before that. I always said J.J. McCarthy was a handoff merchant, and the Vikings moved to 1-4 at home. I never said he was fucking good. I never was bought in on that shit. And they fucking crucified me for that shit when I said that he is just a handoff merchant. He is, bro. He is. How do you make Justin Jefferson look like an average wide receiver, bro? How does JJ McCarthy make him look average? I don't get it. I do get it. It's because he doesn't know how to throw the fucking ball. Like I said, he's a handoff merchant. It's all he knows how to do. And the Packers survived the Giants, bro. I ain't gonna cap. Is it time to say the Packers are on fraud watch at this point, bro? They came into the season like the first 4 weeks. They were like Super Bowl favorites. Everybody was dick riding them. They've been falling off a wagon lately. You should not be beating the 2-8 Giants only by a touchdown. That should not be a thing, like, at all. Who does he have to throw the ball to? There's no one on that fucking team to throw the ball to. I ain't gonna lie. And what's his face? What is Jacobs left early, ain't he? He got hurt. But still, that shit definitely on fraud watch, bro. There's a couple more teams that are on fraud watch right now. Bro, they really gearing up for that 9-8 season, bro. I don't know who else they play. That 9-8, that 10-7 season, man. Wow, Mason Rudolph at 127. Damn, they do not trust the run game in fucking Cincinnati. He's throwing the ball 40 times. And other than that, the Steelers are really gearing up for that 9-8, 10-7 final season ending of the year, man. They're going to lose first round of the playoffs. I'm calling that shit now, like everybody is. But, they won't fire Mike Tomlin, man. I don't know, for whatever reason, they won't do it. But They need to if they're gonna progress. And they're not gonna progress with fucking 6-year-old Aaron Rodgers at quarterback. And another team on fraud watch. There we go. And another team that is literally on fraud watch is on the hot seat right now. The Chargers, bro. Justin Herbert threw 81 yards for a pick. But I don't understand. But the dick ride is just so insane to me. And T-Law didn't do too much better either for 153, a touchdown and a pick. It's just ass against ass. I guess the Jaguars defense was better. But again, I'm putting the Chargers on fraud watch, bro, because it's just they lose games that are somewhat competitive, but they'll beat up on the shitty team. But they lost to the Giants. They lost to at the time it was like 2-4 Giants. Or 1-4 Giants, excuse me. Oh, that's a nice fucking uniform. Holy shit. Same with Sam Darnold, bro. Again, I've been saying these guys are on fraud watch all year, bro. 279 sounds nice, but then you look at he throws 4 picks. He throws 4. It's almost like last year's game in the playoffs when the Vikings, I forgot who they played, but he threw like 2 or 3 picks. While Matthew Stafford throws for 2 touchdowns, 130 ain't too much better, but I mean, if you're a Seahawks fan, you got to be somewhat kind of worried here. And then he tries to set him up with a 61-yard field goal, which actually isn't crazy at this day and age, but still. I'm still not sold on him. And JSN, 9 catches, 105 yards. I mean, that's a given at this point in the season. Yeah, what's-his-face got exposed. I think it was Forbes, but they ended up winning the game. That shit ain't interesting. Let's get to okay, we got the last 3 right here. Moving forward, I probably am going to start going over it the night before because this is a lot. And I got to clip this shit later on. Okay, and Twitch is acting up with that shit. Wow, this is just an ass off. But let's talk about the main man in the mirror, bro. Shedeur Sanders, 4 for 16, 47 yards, and a pick. Now, I feel like he was thrown into the fire on purpose in this game. Just due to the fact that they threw him against probably the best defense in the league, bro. And I think that the Ravens have won like 3 straight at this point. And I think Nate Wiggins picked him off. So, again, and he has really no one to throw the fucking ball to. He has no receivers. You could say the same thing for Dylan Gabriel, but Dylan Gabriel's, like, the ball he throws are just fucking terrible. Like, they don't even look like they're going to hit the receiver. It's just straight dirt or straight to the fucking defense. And Lamar's low-key playing like shit. 193 for 2 picks. So, really 203 on the day total. But still, that's fucking awful, bro. That's not going to win. I guess it won them the game, but that's only because you had 2 rookies going at it for quarterback. That's the only reason why they won that game. I gave him Shedeur not even a problem. Nah, he's not the problem, bro. I think the coach... I said that shit early, bro. They going to set his ass up, bro. Just like they doing right now. They going to lose so much, and they going to decide to finally fuck it, throw his ass in there, throw his ass in the fire so they can make fun of him, bro, just because he black. I'm telling you, that's why, gang. This shit get real racist, mud. And then the Broncos beat the Chiefs, bro. Are the Chiefs on fraud watch? The Chiefs are 5-5, 1-4 away. Mahomes hadn't had a really good season since like 2021-ish, around that time, bro. I can't remember the last time Mahomes really like lit up the score box or box stat or stat box or whatever the fuck it's called, box score. And Bo Nix threw for 295. It's not even about that. It's just the fact that the Broncos have probably like the shittiest offense. It's just not entertaining. And the only reason why they're this high up and why they keep winning is because their defense is so fucking good this year. It's almost like on par with that 2015 shit as far as like the concept going. As far as the defense is going to just drag the fucking offense all the way to the Super Bowl. I still think they're going to go to the Super Bowl. It's either going to be them or the Colts, bro. That's my 2 picks. Eagles and who? Eagles and who? Eagles and Lions, yes. Another low scoring. This is exactly what the people need, bro, on Sunday Night Football, bro. I ain't gonna cap. These primetime games have been all ass this season. None of them are memorable. They all fucking suck. 16-9 is just shit. I mean, I'm a fan of good defense, so if I was to watch this game live, which I didn't because I was passed the fuck out, but if I watch the game, I can appreciate good defense. But people don't. So 16-9, 16-9. That's not a prime time. That is terrible, bro. Jalen Hurts for 135, 83 yards. Saquon could never score a fucking touchdown this season. I swear. That's why I never take his fucking over in touchdowns. 7 catches, 49 yards. Devontae Smith shows us why we call him 6 and the best wide receiver in Bama history, going for 1 catch and 8 yards. Jahmyr Gibbs had 5 catches for 107. Holy shit. The running back is getting more receiving yards than the star receiver and Amon-Ra, as he goes for 2 catches and 42 yards. How are you getting targeted 12 times and you got 2 catches? He must have been getting his ass boxed up all fucking night. Is that it? I think that's all the teams I wanted to go over, man. All right, man. I'm going to end this YouTube video off. Where's that shit at? All right, bro. Like I said, man, if you enjoy this shit, bro, like, comment, subscribe, man. I'm going to keep doing this shit every week until the Super Bowl. And even then, you know, we still got more sports coming up. So I'm going to be back on here next Monday, bro. I'll see y'all boys.